Why hello there. I told you in my last one that I'd start blogging about music and whatnot, so here we go. Uh, 3bands have changed over the course of their CDs. Three of my favorite bands being Linkin Park, Finch, and Silverchair. First one I want to talk about is Finch, because they've of course only had a few CDs, and they've only changed really once. I'm pretty sure it's self-titled Finch or What It Is to Burn, one of the two. Kind of slow. They picked up on What It Is to Burn and Letters to You and whatnot, but in the end, not something very memorable. Talking about girlfriends and whatnot, just being the rock emo kind that they may be. And then came Say Hello to Sunshine, which a lot of people didn't like, which I didn't understand, but pretty awesome. I think I can listen to that CD for the rest of my life, being the only music I listen to and never get tired of it. They found their riffs, they found the lyrics they wanted. Nate Barklove busted it out in vocals, and they really found their self. Unfortunately, they died. They released an EP and then just decided to quit because too much conflict in the band. So that's about it for Finch. Now I'm going to move on to Linkin Park, being the second of the two favorite, Finch being the third. Linkin Park's changed a lot, and I'm kind of disappointed in that. Hybrid Theory and Meteor were about the same. A lot of rock, a lot of awesomeness, a lot of awesomeness. There you go. A lot of kind of thing. Good lyrics. Everything was alright, and then they released Minutes to Midnight, and then later 1,000 Suns. They went downhill after that. They kind of got more emo-ish, maybe not the right word for it, but they got more sad. Their lyrics kind of got better because they started talking politically and whatnot, changing views from something that you may feel to political views, worldly views, and then they tried in a couple of songs to bring back that awesomeness, because I can't think of the word right now, and Chester Bennington really brought it out in some of the songs, and Mike Shinoda did what he needs to do, which is slower kind of things, while Chester screams and yells and does all of his bullshit. But a few songs on the Minutes to Midnight and 1,000 Suns were alright, but they need to bring back up the ferocity, that's the word I'm looking for, the ferocity of their earlier works. Hybrid Theory, when they were actually known as Hybrid Theory, is probably one of their best CDs, even though it only had about 4 songs on it. It was an EP, and the demos for all the songs on Hybrid Theory were very awesome. And now we come to Silverchair. They've had 5 albums, and each one has been a step in progression to what they are now. Frog Stomp came out in 95, 99. I'm shady on that one. Got Wikipedia, but very Seattle grunge style, Nirvana style. Of course, they're from Australia. Very young. I think they were 16, if I'm correct. Again, got a Wikipedia it. And very grunge. Freak Show kind of followed the same lines. And then Diorama came out. They started playing with strings, Daniel John started playing with falsetto voices, and probably hands down the best CD they've made. Neon Ballroom came before that, and they also started experimenting with strings, not getting too much into it. Daniel John still had the raspiness in his voice from the Nirvana kind days. And then Diorama came out, and he changed to falsetto, more falsetto voices, and very awesomeness. And then they released Young Modern. Now, of course, when I first listened to Young Modern, I hated it, completely hated it. Thought it was trash, thought it was garbage. I hate this stuff, I'm going back to the old stuff. But it's one of those CDs that kind of grows on you, and now I really love it. It sounds like Daniel Johns went back to the 80s, or the 60s, to find his style of singing, and still posted in 2000, 2010, 2011, what we're in now. Anyways, there you go. There is music. Next time I do this, I'll probably have my roommate in here helping me, and we'll discuss the differences between Treyarch and Infinity Ward for Call of Duty. So, if you tuned in, thanks for tuning in. If you thought it was garbage, just tell me about it, and I won't care. So, thanks. Bye.